Alright, here's a review of my type of review. I'm not going to do a review like some other people do. I'm just going to show you some of the features of this engine if my camera can pan in on it and show you. This is the new and the most awesome nickel plate road 284 Berkshire number 717. As from what I learned, it was brand new in the box when I bought it, and I ain't even gonna, I bet you couldn't even tell me what I paid for this. This is probably one of the coolest engines I own, and I never thought I'd ever have one, but it has got such detail on here. And by the way, I'm a freelance runner, and I'm a freelance builder. I don't build to any specific era, time, or place. This is just from me to you, and it's what I've been doing for 40 years, so this is it. This is what it's all about, watching these little guys run. This little guy's got an awesome reverse tender light, and it's pulling, you know, 10 cars right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12 cars, and I think it's got room for more. I think that train's got room for more cars. Well, I'm not going to load it up right now and see how many cars it'll pull, but I just want you to see the really cool effects this thing has. So I'm going to do a little bit of reversing for you and show you the reverse light. So I want you to see the reverse light. And the smooth operation. Now the detail on this engine isn't great, it isn't good, it isn't awesome, it's spectacular. If Lifelike ever did it any better, I don't know how you could. I just don't know how you could, man. If I was a little tiny person, I'd love to just be crawling all over this thing. And by the way, that's my next review about how I feel about Bachmann's 284 Light Mountain. Got a little discussion to talk about that one, so we'll save that one for a little later. But let's get back to the main feature here. So this is a 284 Berkshire nickel plate road 717. Let's put her in forward and let's go down the rail. Now that's going through used Atlas switches that are been on the railroad for quite a while. That other layout I had was 3.5 years old, and this engine here is going through them switches that are old, and the track is not permanently nailed down. It's all temporarily nailed down just so I could run trains. But that engine there is running like a Swiss watch. You talk about smooth, you can't get any more smooth than that. Now I'm thinking I'm running at about probably 2 to 2.5 volts. That train will crawl. all the way through. Now I'm gonna tell you, my track work's not the greatest because like I said, I'm just messing around right now, so you're gonna see the engine kind of dip. So when you get eager to run your trains, when they're this beautiful, you'll do just about anything to get them to run. So now that that one's gonna run, it'll go all the way around. Now can you imagine at what, 3 scale, 4 scale miles an hour, 5 scale miles an hour to wait for that train? So let's speed that little puppy up and let's give her a little help. So I'd say she's going at about good 5 or 6 volts. She's probably going about 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour scale speed, and we're going to pick her up at this back corner. Headlights really bright. Those little side rods are just a kicking. She's going to be coming through here. She'll be coming through the junction right here. She just flies through like silk. It is such a nice train. I can't wait to see that thing float around this layout when it's finished with the road bed underneath it, with finished nailed down track, and then later on with finished scenery, pulling a bunch of cars around, taking them from one city to another. Yeah, it's an envision that right now only I can see, so when the time comes you'll see it too. God willing, I will have one sweet looking layout here. It's coming around. This curve is not going to stay the way it is. It's going to be fixed, it's going to be moved, it's going to change. So that's a nice sweeping curve, and that train just, look at that thing just float. And by the way, those are all except for one, those are all, no, 2, I'm sorry, 2 cars. 2 are Atlas and the rest are Katy or micro trains. They're alright. Micro trains cars are a little heavy. Alright, well, I'm going to end this video. I don't know what else to really add for the review. I just believe that that's a purchase well worth every ounce that it scales out to be for weight. It's a very nice train. I'm gonna get a couple more. So my next review will be on this Bachmann Light Mountain, and when the train comes around I will stop it and I will throw that on and let you see how that one floats around. It'll be its first debut run around the whole perimeter. That train has not run the full perimeter of this layout yet at all. I just get a kick out of how far away that train is. That little thing just puts down that track like it's just a little Swiss watch just chugging down the track. And here it comes. You talk about slow. Now that engine noise, I'm pretty sure, will go away a little bit when it gets worn in. Like I said, it's brand new. And I'm pretty sure, but that has a flywheel in it. Look at them stanchions just sit there and that's an engine worth putting sound in. If she's running that slow on a switch. Now the power comes from the engine, but the light, the pickup in the tender is only for the light. This is all engine powered. No pickup from the tender for power in this engine. And look at that. It just floated right through that switch. So, okay. We're going to end this. We're going to put on the light mounting. Thanks for watching.